guys okay? Whew. Another glorious morning here on the homestead. Fairly early today. Little bit smoky out. We've got a fire just south of us, a couple thousand acres or so burning right now. But Jules is out here bribing the kitties.
I've been giving them milk in the morning as a bribe to make sure they stay around.
And they're back on duty, guys. Check this out right over here. Dead mouse. I mean, where would all those mice be that they've caught? You know, I mean, they'd like all be in our house or in our garage or something. So good job, Ray. Good job, Watts. How do you contribute to the homestead? In our last video, we've been working on the soffits here on the north side of the house. We've got the mischievous lift truck here. We almost got it done, but we actually ran out of supplies. We need some 2x4s for blocking up there. And we're doing the soffit up here so that we can side this, finish all of this up, pour a sidewalk over there, side all of that. And then we got to do the soffit up there, move the antennas, take those down, move Starlink, siding up there, siding down here. Then the apartment, oh man, it won't be done. It's close to being done though. We've got to finish installing the Mr. Cool off-grid air conditioning and heat pump system. Finish up the railing here, and then it might be ready to Airbnb. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, off-grid apartment with a really cool view of the garden and the mountain on the other side. Would you guys like to stay in an Airbnb here on our homestead? We're thinking about it. It's no promise at all, but we're thinking about Airbnb-ing it out. Hi, Texero.
Taking all the sunshine, bottle up the rain. Go where the wind blows, let it show the way. Open all the windows, let in all the light. You can pull the stars down, paint the perfect sky. So go and ride.
Jules and I both woke up today with like a little bit irritated eyes. Got some congestion. I kind of think it's from all of the smoke. We've got a forest fire that is just south of us. It's about 3,000 acres or so right now. But this morning when we got in the truck, it was covered with little pieces of ash. And as you can see, it's pretty smoky out there right now. Not as bad as it was like a couple years ago, but this fire is fairly close to us.
Jump in, and we don't know where we'll end up. You might as well begin. Memories you're making, you're framing inside your heart. Little love of nowhere.
Okay. Crash. Check out what we just found on super sale, man. 36-inch range hood, ducks it outside. We're gonna get one.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
I know. I didn't think they had them in stock 36 inches. 30 inches they got everywhere, but...
Yeah, but look at the sale price, dude.
Mm.
Ooh, that's a big deal. Something wrong with it. It's got to be something wrong with it.
Back home again. Got all of our lumber that we're gonna need to get this north side finished and then get all the blocking for the west side. Hopefully we can get the soffits up on both of those today. We'll see though. There's too much stuff in the garage. How are we gonna finish this thing in the winter with all this stuff in here? We're gonna have to like move it out into the snow or something, Jules.
Or just do like you said, one side, then
one side, then the other side.
Maybe.
Yeah, that could be too. It's gonna be complicated though.
Nope.
We're missing one?
Yep.
Unless I just skipped it on accident.
Yeah, this one's not sitting on it. We need one more here. One more blocking.
All right, one more blocking first.
I think that lift truck is so nice. Can't tell Scott and Colette how grateful we are for letting us borrow it. It's awesome. Thank you guys.
There. All right, now we're ready to measure for the soffit. After we cut it, we go ahead and paint the edges because that's what directions say to do. But I think it's so that moisture, you know, can't really get into the OSB, because basically the smart siding's just OSB. Maybe a little bit more fancy, a little bit harder it seems like, but you want to just go ahead and paint them so that it's safer up there for them and you don't have a problem in the future. Ooh, last piece going up. We're just gonna mark the cut edge because I want the cut edge to go against the house because it's probably not perfectly straight. And we kind of got one on backwards, so it's got a little bit of wave in the cut. We're gonna caulk it all anyway and you'll never notice, but still, why not just do it the best we can? On, Jules.
Yep, we're trying.
Oh yeah. Best we can. Got a few nails that I missed up here. So we're gonna just tap them down and pull them out. That way they don't come out over time. How am I gonna do it though? Should have a ladder, huh? There we go. Get those guys out of there. I was way off on those.
What, then we'll just caulk it or just paint it?
Caulk it. Put some caulk in there and then paint it. Never even know.
Trim time.
Yeah, trim time. Another day here on the homestead. Check out the smoke in the background there. Pretty hazy. I can see the smoke in between me and the trees right over there. I think it's coming down from Canada. I don't know for sure. We've got about a 3,000 acre wildfire south of us. We're not in any danger, but it's down there and it could be smoke from there as well. But we're out here in kind of the side yard, I guess you call it. Just wanted to take a look at the clover. As you can see right here, it's starting to dry up a bit. But over here, it's still nice and green. And so we've been having a lot of deer coming through the yard. There's like a game trail that basically goes from right over in here somewhere, goes through here, cuts straight across the property and exits over there. Oh yeah, look right there, there's some deer sign. Seth right now is doing his hunter safety course. And so we're hoping this fall, coming up here, we're gonna be harvesting some deer right here from the property. That'll be a fun video. What do you think? I think it'll be a fun video. We'll have to check on the like the YouTuber rules, right, on what you can show and can't show on YouTube. And so that may have to go on our Patreon page if the actual, you know, taking of the deer. But we'll see. Have to check on that. We haven't watered in like 3 weeks. And so that's why it's starting to dry up. We've got some pretty hot, high temperatures. It'll green up as soon as it starts raining again in the fall. Jules, what are you?
Over here.
What you working on?
I am getting set up to paint.
Cool. Ooh boy, fun.
Yeah, I need to paint everywhere. Touch up all the nails and everywhere you caulked yesterday.
Yeah.
Get this side finished.
Cool, man. This right here is what the soffit looks like up there. Looks good. Got a little bit of trim that we've got to take care of as well right up here.
Oh, here we go. My job is all these nails and seams everywhere that Marty caulked. Being up here definitely makes me want to try to do as much as possible while I'm up here. Don't want to have to do this twice. I think I'm also going to clean this window while I'm up here. Not with this paintbrush. But since it's so high, I'll definitely be cleaning this window.
This is the first time we're Jules up in the Versa lift.
Yeah.
How you like it?
I actually like it pretty good. I'm still having to adjust for the controls. I don't really have it figured out quite right. But it almost feels more like solid than the lifts that we usually get, like we usually rent. I don't know.
Not as bouncy.
It's not as bouncy.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's connected to a big truck.
I noticed I missed a spot with the caulk right there. You could try to get that with the paint maybe.
Over here.
Yep, or I could give you the caulk gun and you can caulk that up.
Let me just see if I can get some paint up in there. I'll do that and then
you got it.
Come back again maybe after it's dry.
Okay.
Can't see it no more.
Nope. So I'm cutting blocking for the gable end soffit. That's what I'm getting ready to do. It is it's a hot day today, guys. I don't know if I already said that or not, but today is a pretty warm day. I need some of these tools right here. Pencil, tape measure, square. Had you way zoomed in on my face there for a second, I think. Ugh. Scary. But my peeling is getting better, man. It's almost all peeled off of my nose. We're gonna try to film as much as we can. We're gonna be in direct sunlight. And so, ooh, it's so bright, man. So we gotta get the blocking in here, all up the inside, and then all up the inside and outside. You know what I mean? Inside and outside there. We gotta get all that blocking in so we can get that soffit on. We'll have to build the frame for the vent up there. And then finally, once we get this sighted, we'll be able to finish hooking up our Mr. Cool. That'll be so cool. Take down these antennas. They're not being used anymore. That was our earlier internet solution. But now we've got the Starlink. The Starlink here is gonna be moved down to the gable end peak over there on like a 10-foot pole, just to get the best possible signal we can. Also, this right here is our outdoor Wi-Fi. That way, the Wi-Fi security cameras that are around the property connect back to that and give us a good view of all intruders. The 4-footed kind's all we've had so far, though. Hopefully that's all we ever have. It's the 4-footed type intruders. I got you guys a nice comfy spot here in the shade of the Starlink. If the sun moves and you guys get directly in the sun, you're gonna overheat. You're gonna have a heat stroke and you're gonna stop recording. So I'll try to keep an eye on you, but I'm gonna be busy over here working. So, best of luck to you.
I still remember where we were standing when the world stood still. Everything was an open canvas that we could fill.
Got our old internet antennas down, and we've got all of our measurements here for our blocking. Let's go cut it and get out of here. Jules, you're like nearly done over here.
I think this is the last swipe.
Wow.
Although I noticed that there's some like purple or blue, like chalk.
Mm-hmm.
So
when we cut it?
Yeah, because we used our chalk line. So
yeah.
If you notice anything like that, like on this sheet, I noticed some.
Okay.
So if you notice any more that I missed, let me know.
Will do. All right, I'm gonna go cut all that blocking.
Okay, thank you.
What you doing, buddy? Just hanging out, being hot? Yeah, man, it's hot. Real hot.
Seth is going to take over the blocking so that Marty can go up in the truck so he can put up that piece of trim that was on the edge.
All right, so we got to cut a special angle here on the trim, which we're going to try to do on the saw there, and make it work.
You gonna steal Seth's saw?
Yeah, I'm going to steal Seth's saw.
Looks pretty good, Marty.
Yeah, it should be pretty close. I think the angle is just a little tiny bit off, but that's what they make caulk for. Huh?
Yeah. It hides all the imperfections.
Right. All right, so it's gonna go up there like this, hopefully. Let's see how she fits. Right here. And, oh, look at that. Oh, it's so close to perfect. It's perfect enough, isn't it? We're gonna have to cut that piece of trim off right there so we can get the other piece on, but I want to get this part first so I can figure out the rest. This seemed to be the easiest way to make that fit up there, is like that. We'll see. We shall see. I kind of have like a 60% chance it's gonna fit the first time. That's my assumption here. Here we go. First try in here. Is it gonna fit? I don't know. Whoosh. Oh, Riley. Look at that. I mean, that ain't bad. It's flush down there. I do have a little bit of a gap there. We're flush over there. A little bit of a gap here. Pull it back some like that. Oh yeah, man, that's it. First try. First try. Can't complain about that. No sir. Awesome. All right, let's get this thing up here and painted. We'll be done with the soffit on this side. Let's check out the finished product. Ooh, that looks kind of professional. Look at that.
You are kind of professional.
Aw, kind of professional.
I mean,
that's
you've
right.
been doing this for a lot of, like, many years.
We have been doing this for a lot of years. And that came out good. I like it.
So good.
So there you go. There's the finished soffit, whoosh, all the way down.
Wow, we finished something?
We finished something. We did, man.
Completely.
I know. And now there's a nice breeze. And look, guys, we've got blue skies as well. You cannot see any smoke. I don't know what happened there, except for the wind came up and blew the smoke away. Tuxer, what are you doing, Dan? You just laying around being hot, huh? Is that what you're doing? Tux, say hi to the folks. They want to say hi. You have a friend? Right here. Look at the camera. Bye. You just got to say friend, and he gets excited. If you are concerned about being prepared for emergencies like we are, we created a free downloadable printable checklist that you can go through and fill out and like stock up and get your bug out bag all ready and all that kind of stuff. It's free. There's a QR code here on the screen. If you're watching on a TV, just take out your smartphone, scan it, and it'll take you to where you can get it for free. Otherwise, there's a link down in the description below. But we hope you guys have a really great day. Keep smiling.